Now we'll quickly see what we are going to see in our lab. Basically, we are using the app service logging. We are going to enable the app service logging for a web app, and for that we are using Sandbox. Why we are using Sandbox? Because Microsoft already provides a Sandbox for you to practice, and you don't need to create another account, another Microsoft account, and you don't have to get into a pay as you go subscription, or even you don't need a free subscription for it. You just need one account to log in into the Microsoft Docs. That's it, and you can activate your Sandbox. So first we need is an app service plan. Okay, in that app service plan we are going to create a app service. So this app service can be a web app, it can be a mobile app, or it can be a simple API. For now we are going to enable logging for web app only. So a app service plan will be created in RG, and in that app service plan we are going to create a web application, and for that web application we are going to mount a storage. It is basically a blob storage, and in that blob storage we are going to create a container. Once we create a container, we will enable verbose logging for that container with a retention period of 5 days. So the log will be there for 5 days in total. We are going to study using Microsoft Docs. We are enable and configure app service application logging using the Azure portal. We already have a sandbox in place as I have already logged in into my account. So now we have to enable app logging for the web app, New Fashions Azure web app. We already have ASP.NET Core from GitHub, as we are taking the source code from GitHub. We already have it in place. Now we have to set up a few variables, declare a few variables like git repo, app name, app plan, app location. I'll start by git repo. You can directly copy from here, or you can make a note in the notepad itself. Let us do it one by one. Let's give the app name as Contoso Fashion, and $random helps to generate a random number. You can give any name of your choice. The app plan, it has to be in place, as application can be hosted on app plan only, and you can have multiple applications like mobile app, API, web app in a single app plan. The app location can be any closest nearest location to you, or any other location of your choice, as we are using the sandbox now. Give the resource group name, give the storage account name. Now to deploy the web app, we have two commands. First, create app service plan in the resource group of our choice. Now as it is running, we'll copy another command. So from the logs you can see everything is in place. The app service plan is created. You can see the name, Contoso Fashion app plan, and the resource group name. So in the resource group you have to go to the resource group and then to the app service plan. Now we have copied the command, and now this command is running. This is to create a web app in the same app service plan. A random number suffix will be added to your app name. You remember initially we have given $random in caps. So this helps to give a random number suffix. Yeah, here you can see the verbose logs also, warning and errors, and the status of your the command running. The status can be seen here. So it will take some time to run. Meanwhile, we'll carry on with the next steps. We'll take a look. So to create a storage account in Cloud Shell, we have to run this command, which has, as I can see, the storage is LRS, that is locally redundant storage. The locally redundant storage, the SLA is not as much as the disaster recovery storage, but yeah, it would work for now. Details we can cover in next videos. So yeah, that command is successfully executed. We can see the details here. Let's take a brief look at the logs. Okay, cool. Now we copied the command to create storage account. In the storage account, in the blob storage, we have to create a container which we will use to capture the logs. So we'll go to the portal and see how to create a container in that blob storage. This is the resource group. I have a few applications from my previous demo. Let us refresh it once more, as I haven't refreshed it till now. Since everything is in place for us, we have all the logs. Let's refresh the Azure portal. Yeah, now we have our storage, app service and app service plan in place. Let's take a look at the older application for which I have enabled app service logs. Let's go to the monitoring section. Yeah, here it is. Go to the app service logs and see, here we have enabled app logging for blob. I'll show you in a minute how it's done. Yeah, let's go to our application now and again go to the monitoring section. Let me scroll down. Yes, here it is. Let's go to the app service log. Since we are enabling it for blob, we'll go to the second option, app login blob. The level can be error, warning, information and verbose, as the name suggests. Let's go for verbose for now. Now here we have to create a container in the storage account that we have created through CLI. If you are having any confusion, you can check the name of the containers, storage container you have created here. Yeah, the storage account name is 26249 is the suffix. Yes, we are in the right storage account. So let's quickly give a name to our container. Created. Public access level can be anything for now. That's not important point here. give a retention period of whatever you want, and the 18th and the last step is to save it. Everything can be seen in the notifications tab. Let's go to the overview and see the URL. Yeah, you can check activity log if you want to see anything. And let's go to the overview. URL can be copied in another tab, or you can just go to the portal and click on the URL. It will automatically open in another tab. The app will obviously be up and running now because we have the code from GitHub and everything is in place for that. In that code, no errors or no warning, but if you have any error or warning, you can see in the app service logs section. So yeah, we have our application and we have mounted a storage account, a container basically, for this app service to capture the logs. Thank you for watching.